Shalom Israel. First and foremost, we want to give all praises, all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kakadash, the born as the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth. Peace and blessings over to Israel and Shalom. Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father in the ancient Hebrew. Ba'ashem is the name. Yahweh Shai is the name of the begotten Son. Back on lesson in today, going to go to the defiled bread and the unclean things that the devils put into the foods, the candies and all the different things that you see people eating. Also things that we may have ate also. So we're going to do a quick article. It says Mars, or M-A-R-S, however you want to say it. It says suit over toxin in world famous candy, which I believe is Skittles, which has tons of just toxic things in it that's obviously not good for your body, as well as you see it in many other products. I believe also in macaroni there's certain things in it, and also just Red 40. If you ever looked that up, that also has correlated and been traced to cancer. So these are the things that you should obviously not be consuming and put into your body. But of course, these devils you're not really gonna tell you the things that, or the effects of it, I should say. But it's good. Good, quick article, and we'll just speak on it. But the suitor claims Skittles contained a known toxin that Mars had pledged to phase out 6 years ago. And as you know, these devils are just trying to do everything that they can to kill us off and to destroy our bodies, man. Destroy your immune system and also just kill you off as a whole. So the U.S. food giant Mars has been challenged by a class action lawsuit alleging that the company's iconic Skittles candies are unfit for human consumption because they contain a known toxin that the company had pledged to remove back in 2016. Which actually, I don't know if I just read that, but it's in proposed class action filed in the U.S. District Court. So for the Northern District of California, on Thursday, Janelle Thames said that Skittles were unsafe for consumers due to the heightened levels of titanium dioxide, a food additive. Said, according to the lawsuit, titanium dioxide will be banned in the EU next month after the bloc's food safety regulator deemed it unsafe due to its ability to change DNA. As you know, you have a lot of people that eat Skittles, pretty much on a day-to-day basis, maybe their favorite candy. And as we just read it, this can change your DNA. Just once again, just goes to show just how wicked these devils really are, man. Putting this crap to the candies, which children also eat, especially at a young age, when they're still growing, and them eating these things will literally alter and change their DNA. I mean, come on, man. The reason why we need to get out of here and why this place needs to go, man. And what I just said earlier, these devils needed to be taken out. But the action also claims that the additive which is used in paint, look at this, the action also claims that the additive which is used in paint, adhesives, plastics, and roofing materials can cause DNA, brain, and organ damage, as well as lesions in the liver and kidney. So this is obviously something that you should not be consuming. We're just talking about one thing. This is, Skittles we're talking about right here. It's not even talking about all the other things that they have in, certain things, other candies, certain dyes that can damage your body and, are traced to cancer, Continue on. It says, a reasonable consumer would expect that Skittles can be safely purchased and consumed as marketed and sold. The complaint said, however, the products are not safe. So I'm going to leave this in the link description below if you want to go to this fully into yourself, or read it for yourself. Leave it in the description below, little one. But to get a little bit more information on certain things that are in certain foods, even in drinks, man. But it says Red 40, which is, if you don't know, is traced on a lot of things. The Red 40 is a chemical compound that comes from coal tars. Dyes made from coal tars are created by mixing various fragrant smelling hydrocarbons like benzene and toluene. So research has linked Red 40 with cancer. And this is in Gatorade, as you see right here, Doritos, Cheetos. You especially have Jake, eating those hot Cheetos, man. It says research has linked Red 40 with cancer. Research has also associated food dyes with problems in children, including allergies, hyperactivity, learning impairment, irritability, and aggressiveness. Especially children at such a young age, wanting to eat candy, Pop Tarts, Starburst, Hot Cheetos, even in pickles. Look at this crap, man. And especially when, as I was mentioning, trying to go back to that point, but children at a young age eating these things, well, this will really destroy them, man. Alter their DNA, as we just read, and just the damaging effects that it will have, on their life. Look at this. Doritos, Skittles, as we saw earlier, Now let's continue on. Jump to the scripture, I don't make it super long. Ezekiel 4:13 says, "And Yahweh Shemashai said, Even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, whither I will drive them." And you see that defiled bread, certain chemicals in the food, which I made a lesson, I believe, a few weeks ago, going into there is bug parts, in peanut butter and in chocolate. So you see how, terrible and nasty these devils are and how wicked they are, man. Things that they're putting into your body, that you may not even know of. That's not even mentioning the crap that they're, shooting into the skies, the water. These devils have to go, man. Job 9:24 said, "The earth also," or it said like, "The earth is given to the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he, and who is this world given unto?" The Edomites, man, go back to Genesis, the 27th chapter, 39th, and the 40th verse, going to his blessing, which was the sword and the fatness of the earth. Original time, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. As you know, the wicked, speaking of, is Esau, the Edomites. He covered the face of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? See all the wicked things that he's doing, the way he's leading this, atrocious rulership. It's going to be destroyed very, very soon, man. Proverbs 29:2. Need to slow down. I'm speaking too fast. But then when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. So there you go. People are mourning right now. People are tired of, these devils, man, being in power. Especially you're going to have these heathen nations enjoy and be glad that the Israelites are over them, that are in power coming very soon. But it's a real time when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. You see how wicked these devils are and the things that they do. Especially you see all these different nations all around the world. These devils are wicked, man. They're not to be trusted. Ecclesiastes 12:10. That's why you look and study super hard into the ingredients and things that you are eating. You got to be super careful, man. Because Red 40, is tied to cancer and also, and many other products that you see right here. And that's not even mentioning, any other, certain dyes that they have, and the crap that's in it, So never trust an enemy, for like his iron rusted, so is his wickedness. He's not to be trusted. He is the devil the Bible speaks of, man. The physical counterpart. Go back to Psalms 55:21, Psalms 58:3. Go into how he's not to be trusted. He's a natural born liar, man. But he's in Micah 2:10, close with this. Say, "Rise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you even with a sword destruction." This is not our rest. It's not our kingdom. And you have Jake getting comfortable. Jake getting, what guy just said, getting comfortable, man. They're all right with the wicked things that are going on and how this rulership is ran. They're right with the, people supporting all these abominable and wicked acts. Righteous being looked upon as wickedness. Jake is comfortable, man. They don't want to leave this cozy and warm bed that they have here, man. Read one more time, Micah 2:10. It says, "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you even with a sword destruction." And a prime example is 2/3 of our people. I mean, look what this place has done to our people, man. 2/3 are just completely bugged out. Especially just living in this kingdom, it will destroy you, man. With all the chemicals and the crap that they put into the foods that we eat, everything's nearly pretty much GMO, genetically modified, injecting, cows, chickens with steroids to have a bigger portion size, These devils need to be taken out. This place will utterly destroy you, as we just read. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction. The air that we breathe, the water that we drink, the food that we eat, it's terrible, man. We have to get out of here, man. With the main lesson, or the main point in the lesson was going to these unclean things, this defiled bread that we are eating. One thing I said earlier is why it's important to look at the back of the ingredients on certain things that we eat, just to be careful and make sure we're not digesting, obviously something unclean, something that may have, terrible effects on your body, That's why, pray the Lord for, strength and to, protect us in these times, man. Because, these devils are trying to destroy us, man. But as I said, pretty much hit the main point. Quick lesson going to the defiled bread, ultimately how wicked these devils are, and the things that they do, man. And Jake needs to wake up and see, how this devil really acts, and how he really feels about you, man. Because he's not trying to help you, not trying to protect you, and Jake's gonna realize that too late, when you have military troops come kicking down your door, when you have robots patrolling the streets, when you see things starting to get more and more serious, man, as if it's not already, So I don't want to drag this out, pretty much, or hit the point. Lord, and edify, do and give all praises, all honor and glory to Yahweh Hashem Shah, Hashem Kakdash, the born the apostles and elders of great Muslim for teaching us his truth. Peace and blessings, hope like Israel, and shalom. See you next one.